and welcome to Movie Reviews by South of Normal with your host, me, Michael Soren. Talking to you today about Thor, Love and Thunder. Gonna jump right into it. Gotta get this, gotta get it. Oh my God, this movie was so fantastic. As far as Marvel movies go, it ranks up there. I don't know where, but it ranks up there. Definitely the best Thor movie, usurping Ragnarok. Taika Waititi just hits a home run, runs out in the outfield, brings it back, and hits it again. The story's so good. The basic premise is Thor has gone on this quest with the Guardians of the Galaxy to find himself, if you will, since the Infinity War has ended. He gets back in shape, and he's decided his sole purpose is to be a warrior and save the world, whatever world that is, when he's called upon. And you have to call upon him. He's just not going to show up. But unbeknownst to him, spoiler alert, pause it here if you don't want to hear any more, and come back later. 3, 2, 1. You had your chance. I gave you a moment. This is a spoiler. Jane Foster is back, but guess what? She has cancer, and it's not going well. She claims Mjolnir calls to her, so she goes to New Asgard and becomes what in the comics is known as Lady Thor, but in this movie it's Mighty Thor. And she makes that quite clear in the end battle with Gore. She's now, her and Thor are fighting side by side. All these feelings are coming up. They both want to be with each other. They just need to admit it. They tell their story about how they broke up, how each one was so involved with each other's own thing, and the space just became too much. The silence became too deafening. So Jane ended it, and Thor's heart was broken. Like I mentioned, Gore, the God Killer, played by Christian Bale, is the villain in this one. His whole shtick is he was devout. He devoted his whole life to this God, and he's the last one. He watches his daughter die in his arms, and she dies for nothing, because when he meets his God, the God's just like, piss off, dude. I don't care about you. Like, you're nothing to me. And then he gets the blade of... I want to say necromancy. Could be wrong there. Correct me if I'm wrong, please, in the comments. And he kills the god, and he becomes the God Butcher because he has this sword. Now he's out to kill all gods. The only way to do that is to reach eternity at the end of the universe and make a wish. So now Valkyrie, Thor, Mighty Thor, and Christ, I forget the rock man's name who Taika plays. They're out to enlist the services of all the known gods so they go to Omnipotence, the city of Omnipotence, and go to the council with Zeus, who played by Russell Crowe, and he is just like, not my problem, dude. You're Asgard's god. These are Asgardians. You save those kids. So then Thor kills him. Another spoiler, but I told you this before. Pause it, and you shouldn't be here right now if you wanted to listen. If you didn't listen, that's on you. Not me. I said spoiler alert. Ha! I win. But so then he gets Thunderbolt from Zeus. So Valkyrie, Thor, Mighty Thor, and the face of the rock monster go to fight Gore at the end of the universe. And they get there, and it goes bad. So then they abandon ship. They go back home because Mjolnir, even though Jane thinks it's saving her, is really killing her. So now Thor tells Jane, you get healthy. You stay here. Do not come. I must go do this. And he blasts off again and has a final showdown with Gore. But it's not going well, and Jane can feel it through Mjolnir. So what does she do? She goes to help. In the end, Thor wins out. Jane, she is the sad point of the story. But overview over. This movie was so perfectly written, so masterfully directed, and stories so beautifully told for a Marvel movie. This is a genre now, a Marvel genre. It has become a movie genre. It's these past few Marvel films have just raised the bar so much in what we can expect from these. And we're not destroying New York City for once. Look at that. Hemsworth as Thor. It's just like his comedicness, his chippiness, his humor comes through in this, and it's so delightful because Thor needed it. The first two Thor movies were making Thor flatline. Then Ragnarok came out and got new life, and now Love and Thunder has Thor pulsing with life and just, oh, you want more when it's over with. Adjust myself. This is unedited, straight, because I don't have the time to do it. But Taika does such a great job directing and writing and telling the story of Thor, Love and Thunder. It's, you laugh, you cry, there's suspense. It's got everything. It's a very funny movie for Marvel, which was nice, which was needed. And you think, based on the preview, you're going to see a lot of the Guardians, but you really don't. They're barely in it, which I think was good, because if they were in it more, it wouldn't have been a Thor movie. I can definitely say this was the best Thor movie. It's definitely one of the better Marvel movies. Go see this. It's out now. Go see it. Let me know your comments. I'm going to do another take where I'm not sitting here giving you the shakes in my car. I just left the theater. I had to hop on and do this. Everything's so good about this movie for a Marvel movie. You will not be disappointed if you go see this. If you're going to see this because you're looking for a cinematic masterpiece, then you will be disappointed. But if you go into this knowing what you're seeing, a Marvel movie, forgetting that you're not going to see freaking Godfather or Citizen Kane, you're gonna be so glad you did. And this is filmmaking, very good filmmaking. I'm not trying to say it's not, but there is just this thing saying, oh, Marvel movies aren't movies, they're just blah blah blah. Taika didn't do that. He told a story. He didn't use visual effects to tell the story. There's the love story, there's the father-daughter story, there's so many different story points in this that get woven around and fulfilled and set up for the future that you'll just want more, and you'll be happy when it ends. And there's 2 end credit scenes, so make sure you stay for those. But Thor: Love and Thunder out now. See it. Let me know what you think. Subscribe. Follow me along. Make sure you click the notifications for more great content drops over here at South of Normal. You guys are awesome. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.